how can we set up a posture-friendly workspace? In this video, I'll show you some things to look out for, some things to think about when it comes to maintaining good posture, ergonomics, and mobility throughout the day. Here's my current at-home workspace setup. This series is brought to you by iMover. Built to order standing desks made in the USA. Something I always look for is quality, stability, and this desk is very stable and has a very comfortable surface. A sit-to-stand desk is one of the easiest ways to help our body maintain good alignment throughout the day. Because let's face it, the workspace you're in takes up a big portion of your day. Let's make that portion of our day conducive and supportive to our body and posture. So let's talk what I'm using right now for my setup. First, we have the P1 Elite standing desk. This goes from sit to stand all throughout the day. We have a keyboard, a mouse, a monitor, and space for my laptop. One, I'm looking for how can I get myself to go from here to here throughout the day. And using a mouse, using a keyboard, using a monitor that is raised allows me to do so. So number one, we want to keep the body open and aligned. It doesn't mean you have to stand all day. It means how can we avoid getting into positions like this that put a lot of stress and strain on our skeleton, on our body. This is an efficient position for my body throughout the day. Now let's talk about the height of our monitor. You want the monitor about arm's length away, and the monitor height should be at eye level at the top third of the monitor. Eye level at the top third of the monitor. The arms allow you to easily set the correct height and depth for work. If I could stay here at neutral with my body and just my eyes scan up and down, then I'm avoiding rounding forward or extending up using the cervical spine, rounding down. I'm keeping my neck, the spine, in a relaxed position as my eyes do the work. We also want our desk to allow the elbow to be about 90 degrees throughout the day, and maybe even a slight angle down. You can see my hand isn't higher than my elbow. We're gonna have our hand down like so. Keyboard close, wrists resting on the desk. We can either raise it up a bit or lower it a bit to get that good healthy elbow angle. It requires the least amount of effort for my body to maintain this position. Otherwise, things that require your body to be on, activated, after a while, you're gonna lose that and you'll get tired, especially with long hours at a desk, and you'll eventually start to slouch or whatever the physiological response is to that, like fatigue, feeling tired, feeling tight, feeling tense. We want our body to feel relaxed, easy, and at ease in a position it can maintain throughout the day. The surface of this desk is really nice. And it comes in 14 different surface finishes in solid wood, plus many different sizes. The top of this desk can be a lot bigger, and it can be small and compact like this one. Another really cool feature of this desk in particular is the speed in which it can raise or lower, and it's quiet when it does so. I've never seen a desk move up and down this quickly. Now let's talk how I'm standing. I like being barefoot. I work from home, so depending on who you are, what your environment's like, I always love the ability to allow our feet to breathe. Allow your feet to feel the connection of the ground, and the firmness of the surface you're standing on throughout the day matters. If you have a standing desk, the standing mat is absolutely key. It prevents fatigue. It allows better blood flow through the feet. And this has all been proven in clinical trials. This in particular is the EcoLast Premium Standing Mat. It's 100% solid polyurethane. There's no PVCs, BPAs, or phthalates. As we stand, we can have a slight bend in the knee, feel rooted, feel grounded, feel centered, feel the foot on the floor connect through your ankle, knee, hip, and feel the energy moving up the body and out, staying open. These are just some simple cues we can use throughout the day to remind our body that we're here, we're safe, we're connected, feel grounded. To maintain good posture, good alignment, good mobility throughout our day, I always recommend changing up the demands on our body. Meaning don't stay in one position for too long. Movement variability is key to a body that feels good. So we can stand for a bit and we can also sit for a bit. Let's do that. Something really cool about this desk is the built-in control has a memory. It remembers your favorite position. A quick little double tap gets you right where you want to be. Once again, simple, easy, less effort. This is what we're after when it comes to maintaining healthy posture. Now, when you go from standing to sitting, you'll actually want to adjust your monitor. Some people have longer legs, longer torsos, still about an arm's length away. Now we can lower this a little more to get that nice elbow angle. That feels pretty good. Now, let's talk about this chair. Something I love about it is the adjustable arm rests. This is the CAS ergonomic chair from iMover. As I raise, it allows my elbows to keep that good angle, sloping downward toward my keyboard. I'm gonna now sit back, relax, feet still flat on the standing mat, knees at about 90 degrees, and the back of the knees maybe 3 to 4 inches away from my chair. A slight lean back helps the body relax a bit, take some pressure off the back. And now we're in a solid position. Even with a great ergonomic setup, I still always recommend throughout the workday some movement anywhere you can, even seated. Interlace the fingers, hands behind the head, press the elbows out, breathe. Tuck the chin gently into the hands, expand the ribs, and relax. This just keeps the body moving, blood flow going, muscles a little bit activated, rib cage expanded, tension released with a nice big deep breath as we open up our lungs. So I always recommend movements like that still all throughout our day. Something simple and practical. When choosing a chair, we want quality foam. A lot of cheap chairs will come with cheap materials. You want some good adjustments. You want the height, the seat depth, the tilt and lock. Preferably a synchro tilt, meaning the seat stays relatively flat to the ground as you lean back so your feet can stay on the ground. And the depth of your seat is key. You want one that can obviously raise up and down because this is key for supporting the legs and accommodating different body shapes and sizes. It has a very intuitive paddle control. There's also a desktop and phone app control. And the assembly, it comes 75% pre-assembled with the frame already installed. Just clip in the legs and feet. A key benefit is that because adjustment is fast, smooth, and quiet, it is more enjoyable and promotes use and movement going from sit to stand throughout the day. It's ergonomically shaped, no sharp corners, and I also have the Tucker Pro wire management from iMover. With a power strip, wire management under desk basket, it keeps this looking nice and tidy. And you know how much I like adding in movement throughout the day. This desk with its capabilities, its ability to go super low, it allows me to sit on the floor still. I love doing some work on the floor. Sitting on the floor has so many benefits for our body. I could do some stretching, some posture moves using the desk in its lowered position. We want options throughout the day. And this P1 Elite Standing Desk by iMover does just that. For more information and to grab your P1 Elite Standing Desk, click the link below this video. There you have it, my posture-friendly workspace setup, brought to you by iMover. This is my first sponsor on my channel, and I've been making videos for over 6 years. They're really cool people. They're doing some really cool things. They're making products the right way. I'm super happy with this setup. And if you want to learn more and see where you can grab yours today, tap the link below this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.